I don't have this camera aimed right, let me know. And this is the this will be the final. This is what we're going to make. It's their new aged bronze, and in just a plain white. You can see the metallics in here. You can see the dog hair in there. I got some pretty fine fractures going through there. I think those are kind of cool. Some people like them, some people don't. So let's make this. Today we're going to do this another marble, but we're going to do one in an aged bronze. And this is a little different color than the last batch of aged bronze I got, so I'm not sure if I'll like it or not, but we'll give it a shot. Don't have much of a choice right now, so actually I kind of like this color, I think, a little bit better than the old aged bronze. So I want to put just one kind of major fracture through here. And then I'll set this aside and let it get a lot thicker consistency. And we'll try to do some small fractures later, but I'm going to get this brushed in kind of how I want to. And then we'll put some more sharp fractures over the top of that and kind of see what it looks like from there. Right now the white's bleeding over it a little bit, and it's kind of settling down in. This has got a lot more metallic in it than their old aged bronze, so it acts a little bit more like the rest of the colors, which is nice. I may have to put a little bit more on there, but it's always easier to put on than take off, so I'll just start out kind of light. And I haven't torched this. Sprayed it once with alcohol. I don't want to hit it anymore with either one right now. I don't want these colors just to keep melting away. So I'll give it just a minute and see what it does on its own, and then I'll try to move them around just a little bit. Okay, I've only waited about 5 minutes. I've never tried it this way before. Normally I like to spray a little alcohol on it before I start rubbing it around with my hands, but I don't really want to get alcohol on this one and let those colors sink anymore. So I'm going to just see what it does real quick. I'm not going to ruin anything. Just brush this around about, I don't know, 10 or 20 degrees. Off of how I poured it. We're still real liquid, so I may end up pouring another one on here. I'll let it set. It's kind of cool in here right now. Oh, I'll let it set another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back and do just a little bit more. And at this point you can do just about anything you want to, as long as you don't add any more color. You can play around with the alcohol, just get a feel for what it does. Sometimes it makes these lines look really cool. I think I might brush this out just a little bit more before I get more color on it. And we can fracture that just a little bit. Looks pretty cool, but I still think I'm going to put more of the aged bronze in there. I want to bring some of that out, but I better stop right here for a few minutes and let this set up just a little while. Okay, I've waited probably 10 minutes right now. I really hate to mess this design up. I kind of like it, but I just don't have enough of the aged bronze coming out that was the whole point in the first place. So I'm going to see if I can't fix it. My colors have gotten pretty thick, so we can make some cool veins if I can happen to do it right. And normally I don't do it left-handed, but now hopefully I can use some alcohol. Hopefully it's set up enough now. Hopefully some of that metallic will stay up there. I'll keep hitting it with the alcohol, try to wash that white back off after a while. Should have more metallic in there now. Some of my other designs are kind of fading out. You can fix them if you want to, whatever. I think on this actually be a lot better off doing a really late fracture. Let the white set up to 90% probably, and then get you a good layer of alcohol on it and try to get your colors on. I think they'd hold up in the top a lot better. These are just kind of sinking. I'd like to heat it up. I don't want to get it too hot, but maybe we can just light that up. That'll help it evaporate and move around, and hit it with some cold alcohol if you want to. Kind of moves everything around a little bit. I brought out some more of the metallics. Looks a little better. You don't want to do that too much, especially on a white. You'll yellow it. Even this is too much, what I just did actually. If you're going to be by a window or something, that area that you got that hot will yellow after time. So okay, my colors are getting pretty solid, so I'm just going to put some fractures over this thing. Hopefully they'll stay on top. Now we're only about 80% through it right now, so I'll wait another 10 minutes and finish this up. Okay, this our base is about 90% through curing, or getting too solid to work with. And the cup we've had sitting here is probably about 95% through. So it's like molasses. Been a while since I heard that word. So once it gets really thick like that, that's the best time to make super small fractures. So just get it on your stick and just hang out for a while until you'll see it get thinner and thinner. And of course I messed that one up. I'll leave it about like that. And now I can take some alcohol and spray it on those. And it'll make them look more natural. Just kind of shatters them, breaks them up. That's pretty cool. Those lines will keep sinking and they'll get sharper and sharper here in a few minutes. You can still mess with this for a few more minutes, but it can't be long. You can do kind of whatever you want to do, any design, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I think the biggest thing that matters is how much of your base you want to cover up. You know, if you're trying to do a white anything, leave it mostly white. But other than that, you can mess around with this for a long time until you get some design that you like. And you don't have to have special tools or anything else. Just keep moving it around with whatever you have. Putty knives or rags or whatever. And you can make something pretty cool. I think I'm going to leave this just about like that. I don't want to muddy it anymore. Got some fairly good metallics showing up through here now. So it should be kind of pretty when it's done.